Okay, y'all, maybe you guys are just like tripping me up here. Okay, you can see and you can hear. Here we go, guys. Here's the start of the tournament. It's like we're doing the judges dying again. Alright, alright. So give the mods a second to kill themselves, and then they'll mix it up here really nicely. Armada's getting a little bit sneaky there, charging the fire mage weapon. Looks like Chrysalis is popping down the sapper mines with that sapper of his. Okay, now the mods are dead, so we're gonna mix it up here. See a Devil Ranger, see some Mai action, see that ninja doing work. A lot of Rockstar action here too. It's like double rock stars on blue. Pretty good, pretty good. Good strategy there. Hopefully they get enough damage out of it, however. Joth with Anubis over there. Oh, Time Turner almost gets edged there. Oh man, double Anubis, but he breaks the sand with his Rockstar weapon. Ooh, Armada takes the fall. Game volume is low. We'll fix that soon, guys. Poison on Stacky. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Nice Druid helmet there to kind of help out Stacky from that poison damage. Chrysalis is kind of hanging out in the back there with the Devil Ranger. Blue team is pretty hurt, but Rizuki and Time Turner on red team are pretty hurt as well. Armada is almost down, so he's got to play a little bit safe. He's using the Scotty and just kind of hanging back there, letting his team take the... Looks like Stacky might get killed here. Stacky is dead. Ouch. I think blue team's Barricade, so hopefully I'm right there. So red team is sitting pretty. I think it's Wolves, right? I'm gonna have to double check the brackets here again. Nice Druid helmet to eat the sand from the Anubis there by red team. Good T60 on Rizuki there. They gotta make something happen here, however. Nice freezes. Looks like one red team member is about to die. Time Turner is down. Looks like blue team and red team are all even up here. Chrysalis has a lot of health, however. Blue team is getting in danger here. Armada is close to being stripped and captured. Oh, red team is now left with one member. Chrysalis has a lot of health, but if he can possibly free Rizuki, he could probably come out with the victory. He needs to free him, and Rizuki needed to be aggressive on that free. He just chooses not to hit anyone. Common strategy with getting freed is you have to use that naked punch on people, especially when they have no health. He could have really turned the tides, but I don't know why he chose to jump away instead of being aggressive. Gotta have to call him out on that one a little bit. Chrysalis is looking in big trouble here. Looks like he might go down to the infantry shots. Misses the infantry shots, but he does get captured in the end by the Destroyer Trinket and the Fireball. Darn. So Barricade, 1-0. Good comeback by Barricade there. They were looking in trouble when Armada died, but had a good comeback there. So everyone is just kind of waiting it out here. I'm not sure I'm liking this whole set up mines and charge stuff while mods are doing their thing, but you know, whatever. Everyone gets their skills up a little bit and gets their positioning done. So here we go, getting into it again here already. Oh man, with the Destroyer hits already, and Chrysalis takes the fall. Chrysalis is going to lose a lot of health, under half health already. Ouch. Rizuki pulling out the Card Magician there. Haven't seen much of that so far, but we'll see if he does well with that. Probably a good strategy versus all these Rockstar spams from Armada and Stacky. Stacky whipping out the D'Artagnan now. Time Turner doing well with his Rockstar pressure there. Rockstar's playing a major role in this match here. With the drill armor there, misses everything Armada does. Chrysalis is very low still, but Joth is low as well, so it's anyone's game at this point. About even. Red team has just slightly more health. Druid helmet's going down all over the place. We got some Destroyer armors laid down as well. Chrysalis is getting heavy pressure from Stacky, but he manages to escape, and he's kind of hanging back, staying safe over there. Double Rockstar weapon skills, and Chrysalis is taking a lot of damage here from that. He's close to getting stripped, and Joth is almost dead. He's only got his weapon left. So he's in big trouble. Chrysalis is in big trouble. And ouch, Armada is almost dead. Armada is down. Joth has no equipments left. He's down to Naki. And red team is looking good so far. Stacky has pretty good health, but Chrysalis is the only weak one on red right now. Uh-oh. Looks like Joth is taking a long ride there, so he's completely out of the battle now. Armada's almost captured again. And red team is looking pretty here, looking very pretty. Nice slow with the Druid Cloak there. Don't let him escape to set up anything. And red team takes it. Nice match, nice match. So 1-all, guys, 1-all. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good match so far. Yeah, guys, Twitch sometimes is a little bit slow for some people. Like, you know, I know this is on my laptop sometimes, so I gotta kind of like weigh the criticism here and there to make sure. Well, you know, whatever. So waiting on this match to start, and here we go again. So Armada right into it. Smartly, he puts on the Sapper armor to allow himself to better skate around on his Scotty so he doesn't get hit by those mines there. Red team taking a lot of hits so far. Blue team is looking pretty good so far. Looks like Rizuki is pulling out the Hawkeye hair dash spam. Might be a good strategy depending on some things, especially when they have two rock stars who tend to jump a lot. But he gets nailed by Destroyer weapon skill, and Chrysalis is frozen by sand. And Stacky looks like he was about to put down Destroyer armor, but gets interrupted, so that might have cost him a big cooldown right there. Red team is taking a whole lot of damage, however. Time Turner is almost edged, but he manages to use his Illusionist armor to stay safe. Druid armor's laying down trees there. Destroyer armor laid down there by blue team. Red team is kind of retreating here to heal up a little bit, but Chrysalis is nailed by the Galaxy Cloak. Red team is taking a whole lot of damage here, but Chrysalis with a nice heavy crasher weapon skill does a lot of damage on Joth there. Not too bad. Armada has a lot of health. Ooh, gets caught by the Devil Ranger shots there. Not too bad. Chrysalis nice with the flame spit there, catches him, but Armada still hasn't taken a lot of damage, but edges himself. Oops. He does have running back helmet on, so he won't take a ton of damage, but Joth is captured, by the way. It looks like Joth even got edged at some point. I must have missed it. Wow. Nice freezes by Armada there, and Chrysalis really needs to help his teammates here, so he's kind of retreated too far away. He's got to be careful about letting his teammates get captured, and Time Turner does get captured here. Rizuki with a nice dimensional armor catches Stacky, but he doesn't quite go over the edge there. Oh man. Really close match here, really close match. Armada could capture Chrysalis, but he edges himself. What a blunder. Poor guy. It happens to the best of us sometimes, so red team takes that round on Armada's suicide. Too bad, too bad. So now it's Barricade 1, Wolves 2. It's anyone's match, guys. Anyone's match. Still pretty competitive here. That went down to the wire. Welgia needs to hurry up with the killing here. Needs to kill herself a little bit more efficiently. Oh my goodness, Welgia, come on now. You gotta call out the judges sometimes when they mess up. I'm not liking this whole mine setup stuff here. So everyone has their skills ready by the time mods are killing themselves. So we're gonna have to kind of work on that policy there. I think it's a little bit taboo. Match going good so far, guys. Joth is close to the edge. Chrysalis with the Druid armor, but doesn't seem to connect with much. Too bad. Could have had some nice damages there if he would have nailed it. Gets drained by Armada, pardon me. Rizuki pulling out the Chaos Dahlia over there. See, I messed up the name again. Stacky with a nice Druid helmet keeps his team safe. Nice Galaxy Cloak there. Chrysalis might be dead. He's close. Yep, Chrysalis is dead. Ouch. So blue team is looking really good to make a comeback here. Rizuki is frozen. Time Turner is very low. No sand there. It looks like he didn't get anything with that Anubis sand. Time Turner is almost done. I believe he has maybe one gear. Now he's dead. Rizuki floating around with Hawkeye, and this looks like a pointless endeavor here at this point. So it would take a colossal miracle for him to actually do anything here. And he is frozen, and he is done. So it looks like oh no, he's not done quite. It looked like he was done. I don't know why, but yeah. 2 up, guys. 2 up, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good. So this last one here is for all the marbles. I'm really good, I swear. So Rizuki, I don't know. They're talking, they're walking, they're talking. So Team Doge. I don't know. There may be. I think Elite's going on concurrently to this tournament, guys. So I don't see no Doge. Is this Team Doge? Did they list the wrong teammates here? I don't know. Destroyer armor going down already. See if anyone goes into it. Looks like Armada did. Stacky did as well. So that Destroyer armor paying dividends for blue team. Pardon me, red team. Blue team taking a lot of damage so far. Armada is kind of low, but he does have a lot of defensive gears on. Time Turner with a nice Rockstar weapon skill there. Saves his buddy Rizuki from a sandy grave. Blue team is getting very low. Red team is looking okay. Rizuki's taking quite a bit of damage, and they get T60. I believe that was a long duration T60 as well. So Chrysalis is probably going to want to have to free him. Oh, looks like that was. I couldn't tell who got that nice Zhao Yun helmet there, but it was a nice grab on 2 people there. And Time Turner takes a big fall, and just like that, blue team has turned it around big time in a major way. Armada ends up hitting himself and gets Tau armored. He hits himself on the torch and gets Tau armored, but Time Turner over here gets captured during the double team. Red team did not capitalize on that double team they had on Armada too long. And Rizuki is done. That ghost armor almost saved him, but it didn't quite have enough charge to allow him to get up. Red team is looking in big trouble here, unless they can get Armada, or Armada gets himself. And it looks like Rizuki is done as well. Chrysalis is the final member, and I believe Barricade might take this round here. Chrysalis is in big trouble here, unless he can do something about Armada. And he's getting a lot of fall damage, and he's done. That's it, guys. That's it. So good match there. Good match too. This came down to the wire. Went to 5 rounds. Good stuff. So congrats to blue team there. Pretty good. Pretty good. But here we go, guys. Here goes a legitimate match this time. So this should be pretty good here. This should be pretty fun. Go ahead and let Queen kill herself here. Let Madara kill himself, and then they'll get into it. Or maybe they're just going to fight right away here. I don't know. So good stuff so far. Looks like, who is that using the Destroyer? Magic is using Destroyer. Himiko's using King Arthur. Interesting choice for Himiko. I've never seen her really use King Arthur. Now she's using a Rockstar with wings. Zyxen looks like he's going to go in on the Scotty. Rick Wu is using Graffiti Artist. Interesting choice by Rick Wu there. That's fun. Looks like he's got a Michael out as well. Is that a Michael? No, that's a Gladiator. Pardon me. Vixelian is working that card magician there. And who's that down there with the Ilgimai? Medication with the Ilgimai? No, now he's using card magician. This is a pretty nice match so far. It doesn't seem like they're backing off from each other. No retreating. Oh, both pretty aggressive. Zyxen with the Hwarang. Finally, we see a Hwarang in action. I really like Hwarang. I feel like he has a good place in these kinds of matches. Very good to see him in here. Vixelian with the Scotty armor, but didn't seem to get nothing out of it. Magic with the nice Scotty weapon skill, but doesn't get nothing out of that either. Interesting. Zyxen throws out a boxer trinket, but gets nothing. Medication lining up some chieftain spears, see if he gets anyone. And he almost gets Vixelian. Did he get Himiko? Or, pardon me, Magic? No, he almost got 2 people there with chieftain spears, but didn't quite capitalize on it. Vixelian is very low health here. Rick Wu is very low as well. Zyxen doing work with the Hawaiian. Miko doing nice pressure with her Rockstar. Medication with the big, oh, double! Look, you see that synchronized brawler trinket there? They saved themselves from a big Tau armor, and Rick Woo is done from the Destroyer armor. Vixelion with the Yori inputs to finish off Medication. Zyxen's in trouble here. He could have had a nice chance to kill 2 people there, but ultimately he gets locked down by Himiko's Rockstar. Blue team takes the first round, so Baka takes the first round. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty intense match there, that's pretty good. Medication almost had some nice moves there. He just was slightly out of range. He almost got 2 nice edges there. So it looks like they're mixing it up really quick. Zyxen trying to get down some mines there, but it gets interrupted very quickly. Blue team is not hesitant at all about getting in there. But Magic is taking a lot of damage. I'm assuming he must have gotten edge, or I missed something there. But he's working the Scotty, and Medication with a Viking, a default Viking, that's an interesting choice. He didn't quite get much out of his hits there, but Magic is very low already. We're only about 40 seconds into this round, I believe. Zyxen pulling out the Warang. Magic taking a lot of damage still. Vixelian's half health. Rick Woo is under half health now. Apart from Magic being low, it's almost even. Magic is trying to stay a little bit safe. He is in danger of losing his gears on the next few hits, however. Now he's smartly using his Card Magician to play a little bit of keep away to assist his team. Rick Woo with a nice Druid Cloak, but gets caught by a spread of Scotty Ice, Armor Ice. Medication kind of hanging back. Zyxen gets caught by the T60, and he's getting pinned down by Himiko there. Himiko is saved by, knocked down by Rick Woo, who saves his teammate. Nice Card Magician grab. Himiko escapes it, but Vixelion does take the fall. And they should probably work on taking out Magic here. Magic does lose his helmet. They need to capitalize on that and finish him off. Zyxen needs to really work him down with that Hawaiian, in my opinion. That would really take him out pretty quickly. Hawaiian does catch Card Magicians quite easily. Vixelion taking a lot of damage as well. Red team is looking in good shape. Looks like Magic got captured finally. Zyxen with the freeze on Vixelion. Rick Woo with the poison to the T8 shot. Finishes off Vixelion. Vixelion gets freed by Himiko, but Himiko takes a lot of hits there. Still has her Scotty weapon, but it's not looking good for Blue Team here unless she can pull off some nice pressure here. Loses her Scotty weapon, Vixelion gets captured, and she gets captured. So Red Team takes that. Ostrich squad is now evening it up. 1-all. Not too bad, not too bad. I'd like to see what happened to Magic's HP there too. He really died quite quickly. I'm just curious if Medication caught him with that Viking, and that was the cause of that, but maybe I can review it later if I ever post this on YouTube. So here we go again. Rick Woo starting off with his Crasher, Vixelion helping out Himiko with his Card Magician. Magic going hard on the Destroyer this round. Looks like he's going to really play it safe and stay evasive with that Destroyer. Zyxen with a nice wall ring feint there, but Himiko helps out Vixelion, prevents any follow-ups. Zyxen with a nice warring Windblade feint again. He's doing pretty good work with that, but needs to capitalize on it a little bit more. Magic is staying really, really safe. Probably has a high Ghost Circuit charge as well with his Destroyer. And let's see how this is progressing here. Looks like we got a Mai sighting here. Magic's still floating around on that Destroyer. Oh, Magic with the big hits on Rick Woo there. Rick Woo is caught with sand by Himiko as well. Medication nicely saves his buddy Rick Woo there with the Chieftain slam down. Galaxy Cloak's being laid out there. Medication doesn't get caught and interrupts him a little bit. Nice freezes by Zyxen, and the big drain on Vixelion and Magic. I don't believe Himiko got hit by it, but she does get poisoned. She does use her... Oh man, did she... Oh, who got that nice double monk helmet? That was beautiful. Looks like Rick Woo got that. That was beautiful. Takes out Himiko just like that. Beautiful job by Rick Woo there. Good catch there. And now Red Team is looking pretty good now. Magic's taking a lot of damage there. Gets the stabs by Medication. Medication misses the heavy Crasher rocket, but Magic still ends up captured. Rick Woo is almost down to Vixelion, so Don't count Vexillion out just yet. He could probably end Rick Wu here and stay a little bit safe, but he is getting quite low, so he's going to have to play it really, really careful. Himiko Magic, pardon me, does help to capture Rick Wu, but he does get rescued pretty quickly by his team. Vexillion frees Magic once again. Magic with the pummeling on Zyxen with the naked. Vexillion with the nice hits there, but Zyx, who was that threw out that? I don't know what that gear is called. Someone needs to refresh my memory on that gear, but it finished the round there. So red team takes it. Ostrich Squad takes the lead here. So beautiful, beautiful. Two Scotties on blue team already this round. Medication wisely using the Card Magician to combat these Scotties, but gets edged by the Scotty. And Medication is down to near half health already, and Zyxen has taken quite a bit of damage as well. Red team has already taken a ton of damage, and Magic and Vexillion are pretty high health so far. Rick Wu is doing pretty good damage to Himiko, but Medication is getting low himself, so blue team has the good advantage so far. Zyxen is being teamed pretty hard here and falls. Oh man, this might kill him. And Zyxen is already dead. Medication is close to death as well with that edge there, and looks like Magic's going to finish off Medication with the Destroyer Armor after the freeze. And Rick Wu is the lone survivor here. Baka is really taking advantage of this round here, and looks like they're going to easily take this round and even it up for a final round. A lot of freezes here, and Rick Wu is in big trouble. I believe they're going to finish him off relatively quickly. Galaxy Cloaks, Anubis mummifications, tons of stuff there. And Baka really takes that really nicely. Nice pose at the end of the round as well to demonstrate their dominance. So this is for all the marbles here, guys. This is going to be very, very good here, hopefully. So let's see here. Let's wait with bated breath and see who wins this one. Oh, Rick Wu with the big feint on Himiko, doing a lot of damage. Her team really needs to help her out because he is putting her into some nasty combos. Vexillion nicely helps her out, pardon me. Medication saves Rick Wu from the Templar edge, so good teamwork overall by both teams so far. Himiko did take a lot of damage from that exchange there, though. Don't really want to get isolated in these tournaments versus high levels. You want to make it a competitive team tournament. Usually another team can have an advantage on a 1v1 encounter, so you want to make sure you help your teammates like both these teams are doing, but don't let yourself get isolated. So Himiko's still pretty low. Oh, beautiful hits by Rick Wu. He may have killed Himiko. She barely survives, that could have been a major upset right there, but they still have a chance. Himiko laying down the Destroyer gears there. Medication fell through one of the holes. Himiko is still in trouble. If they can finish her off, they can have a big advantage here. Looks like Magic put down a nice Destroyer armor on, I believe that was for Rick Wu. And Medication misses the Chieftain helmet. Getting close here. Rick Wu's getting low as well, so it's almost even. Zyxen has pretty high health so far still, though. They're going to have to watch out for Vexillion with Isolation because he can put you into a good combo with the Iori and my combo. Medication taking a lot of damage. Rick Wu is losing a lot of gears. Looks like Himiko is down to just her Scotty weapon, so this is very, very close, guys. A lot of Scotty skating here. Looks like all three team members of blue were Scotty skating up until Himiko got captured, but she already got rescued and picked up her weapon, so Medication is captured as well, and Rick Wu is losing his gears rapidly. Magic is so close to the edge. It's going to be so close, guys. This is coming down to the wire. This is amazing, this exchange here. Himiko has no weapon, just wings. Medication has just Scotty armor, and it looks like Magic is done. Rick Wu is captured, however. Medication is captured. It's just Zyxen. Zyxen almost got edged there, but he frees Medication. Medication wells in with the naked. And Himiko with some freezes, but it looks like they escape it somehow. I didn't really catch how. Himiko is the last woman standing here. Vexillion does get freed by her, however. They need to pin her down, and hopefully they can finish this off here. This is so intense here. Red team does have a major numbers advantage here, but Vexillion is really making that work. Himiko's captured, and this is... Oh! The Ostrich Squad takes it. The numbers game was just a little too much for Baka, and Baka barely loses this match here, and Ostrich Squad takes the match entirely. So what a match, guys! What a finish there. That was quite intense at the end there. Even if Baka lost, you know, they gotta feel a little bit, feel that. Is it back? Is it back? Is it back? Is it back? I'm not sure what happened here, guys. You know, my stream didn't say it stopped or anything. Buffering, interesting. Okay, so I apologize for the interruption there, guys. Not sure what happened exactly. I don't know if it was my connection or not. I apologize if it was. But we're still heavy into this match here, so it's still going on pretty intense, so you haven't missed everything here. So hopefully we have a good ending, a good climax here to make up for the stream blunder. Nice counter by They All Fall with the horn, and Kyojin is in big trouble here, gets edged by the Yori, and blue team is looking in bad shape here. Richard gets edged as well, and it's all up to Mystic Kitty, gets hit by the monk helmet and edged, and that is it. Dorkinators takes it 3-1, so good showing by AetherChain, or what is her name? I apologize to AetherChain. I'm sorry, AetherChain. You know, I've been underestimating you this whole match, but you did put up a good fight. So congratulations to Dorkinators. Good fight there. But here we go. Start of the quarterfinals here, guys. Should be pretty good. Let's see how this goes. So Armada getting up the Destroyer passive here. Ironically, the one to say pause. Medication hanging out over there with the Chieftain. Rick Blue with the Graffiti Artist. Zyxen with the D'Artagnan, I believe. Zyxen gets edged already. Oh man, that's a big change of health there. He's already down to half health. Armada floating around with that Destroyer, doing some work on Rick Woo there. Medication is an interesting player in this tournament. He seems to use a lot of default gears on some of his characters. He's pretty versatile, it seems like. But Armada pulling out the Scotty now, and that... Oh, nice stun with the Viking armor there. Gets hit up in the air by Anubis, and T60 down. Takes a lot of damage there, so Medication takes a lot of damage from that fall. But he did have on Sapper armor, I believe, so he did reduce the fall damage a little bit. Rick Woo and Medication get sanded. And Stocky doesn't quite follow up with the Zhao Yun helmet, which would have edged Medication quite easily. Oh, Medication barely doesn't get edged there. Medication with throwing out the Viking weapon skill, but doesn't quite get anything out of it. Almost edged, and oh, barely misses getting edged there. So lucky for Medication there. Blue team is looking very, very good here. Zyxen is taking a lot of damage here, so he's very low health here. Next hit is going to take off his helmets. Stocky with the ice resist, preventing any potential ice freezes. Nicely freezes all three, so good hit there. Zyxen down to his weapon. Medication mummified. I'm not sure if he's lost his helmet yet or not. Zyxen has no weapon now, so he's down naked, but picks up the Scotty weapon, so he's okay now. Armada floating around with the Rockstar weapon skill. Doesn't get nothing out of it, however. Medication hanging out there wisely. Armada takes a big fall. Red team is hanging in there. It's surprising. They were looking in pretty bad shape. Medication has no health, and he was captured, but gets freed pretty quickly by the Scotties. Rick Woo is looking pretty bad. Gets frozen, drained. Only has his weapon left, it looks like. Zyxen's captured. Medication looks like he's about to be captured. It's down to Rick Woo, who only has his heavy crusher, but frees Zyxen. So Zyxen does not hit with his naked right away. Instead chooses to jump up and get hit. Again, guys, if you're playing this tournament, you need to really take advantage of that invulnerability you get from being freed. Nice free there by Zyxen to free Rick Woo. See if he can free, but no. Blue team will take this match here. So I believe I'm having a little problem with lag here. I don't know what's going on. It looks like my screen's getting a little bit laggy here. I'm not too sure what's going on. There we go. So looking okay once more. Medication starting off with the Berserker here. See how it goes. Stacky with a nice cyborg combo. Gets a little launcher, but doesn't get too much damage out of that, so it's okay. Joth taking quite a bit of damage over there. Medication taking a double team here. Riku floating around the Gladiator, doesn't quite get much out of it. Zyxon using his Warring, does a nice stun with his Warring, launches but doesn't get any juggles out of it. Riku hanging back with the Devil Ranger now, throws out an Exorcist knife, which helps to stop Joth's pressure. Pretty good choice there. Riku with a nice pressure on Graffiti Artist. Medication using that CM pretty well. Armada floating around with that Scotty. Medication almost gets a nice heavy crasher juggles. Doesn't quite get much out of it. Riku, or I believe Armada just hit Zyxon with a nice destroyer weapon skill. Barrage. Medication might finish off Joth here. Beautiful job by Joth there, finishing off, pardon me, beautiful job by Medication there, finishing off Joth. Armada freezes Medication, but he gets out of it with a Iljimai trinket. Very good job by Medication there. Smart player, it looks like. Zyxon with a nice Hawaring pressure here. Good choice of characters. I really appreciate the Hawaring action here. And Stocky gets captured here, and it's down to Armada. And Red Team has plenty of health. They should be able to take this. Zyxon with the Yori, and Armada just gives it up. He starts taunting and starts dancing and gets killed. So Armada knew when it was a lost cause, so he gave up a little bit earlier. So now it's 1-1, guys. So Barricade and Ostrich squad tied up 1-1. Riku throwing out the Exorcist Blades really quickly. Pulls out the TH and the Devil Ranger. Trying to get a little range pressure in. And Stocky with the quick edge on Medication. That takes Medication's health down big time. Medication needs to be a little bit safer. He's going to have to kind of play it a little bit safer this round if he wants his team to have a good chance. Riku over here dealing with Armada Scotty. Does a nice pressure game with his Graffiti Artist. Armada gets free and starts the Scotty pressure once more. Medication's still taking a lot of damage here, so he's got to be really, really careful. He's getting really low. One potential right edge could really spell doom for him. Armada with the Rockstar pressure, so he does have some good heavy pressure characters for his team to assist his team. Riku with the Devil Ranger back there. Joth laying down some nice Anubis pressure. Uses his Dark Shaman helmet and throws down some Destroyer armors. Stocky with a nice Rockstar web skill. Medication barely escapes losing some gears. And good Galaxy Cloak. Couldn't quite tell who did that. Medication is in so much trouble here and Ed kills himself on the torch, but he really had no option, but he does end up edged and eliminated from this round here. So it's going to be all up to Zyxon and Riku. It looks like Zyxon got hit by a long duration T60 there, so he's going to be wrapped up for quite a while. Riku misses with the T60 there. That would have probably helped them a little bit. Their only chance right now is to eliminate Joth, and Zyxon is down. So if he could get a Lucky Monk helmet, he could potentially turn this around, but it looks like he's going to take a fall from the Stacky's Chieftain there. So Barricade takes a 2-1 lead here. Interesting, interesting. I believe that Stocky starts off with the Cyborg, so good choice for Stocky. I'm surprised I don't see him lay down as much pressure with the Cyborg, however. He seems to do a lot of melee instead. Joth taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure where he's getting all that damage from. He's taking quite a bit. I'm not sure if he got edged or just got pressured down big time. Armada trying to balance it out by doing a lot of damage on Medication. Joth is in big trouble here. He's getting really beat up, and he's already captured. My goodness, Joth is already captured, and not even from being edged a lot. So he must have really been double-teamed pretty hard there. Goodness. Medication with the nice Tau helmet. Doesn't quite get the juggle follow-ups. Moves the Iljime with the skill, and looks like he's getting hit by the Destroyer. My goodness. Medication blocks every one of those Destroyer weapon skill hits. Really good defense by Medication there. Amazing job by him. Uses the Iljime armor, and Joth is still down. Stocky with a nice double edge. Yes, Stocky with a beautiful double edge, and gives his team a chance. They really need to free Joth here so he can contribute a little bit with some pressure. Looks like he's going to do just that on Zyxen's Hawa ring. Zyxen wisely backs off, but Joth kills himself on that mine. A well-placed mine there. Saki with a seduction, nails Medication. Could he edge him? No, he saved. Rick Wu saves his teammate there. Beautiful job by Rick Wu saving Medication from certain death by Stocky there. So 2-2, guys. So good matches here today, apart from the no-show stuff. A lot of even matches here that go down to the 5th round, so we're having a lot of good competition here today on this tournament here. See, let's try and pay attention to Joth here and see if he can survive a little bit longer. He really got his HP eaten away last round. Looks like they're double teaming Rick Wu pretty well here. Nice cyborg hits there, but they're letting their teammate Armada over here get double teamed pretty hard. But he doesn't have a lot of defensive gear, so he is probably a good person to take a double team on their team. So not really a good idea to have your teammates get double teamed, but if you can make up for it by double teaming someone else, you can turn it in your favor. Armada almost edges Medication there. It doesn't quite go over the edge, however. Rick Wu with nice, and the ice resist shuts down Rick Wu's sorcerer ice there. Probably eliminates a potential big combo by Rick Wu. Rick Wu has some fancy combos you gotta watch out for sometimes. Medication is sanded, Rick Wu is sanded. Joth is sanded now, and looks like Armada got sanded as well, but Rick Wu misses the juggle, however. Zyxen with a nice poison on Joth there. Zyxen's in big trouble, Joth is in big trouble, but saved by Stocky, it looks like, who froze 2 people there. Crew's pretty low health. Joth is once again low health in this round. Joth is in big trouble losing his gears. Looks like he's lost his helmet and trinket, and now he's lost his armor. He's in danger of being captured here. Joth is in big trouble and captured. Red team's looking pretty good right now. They need to really... blue team really needs to free Joth, and he needs to get his weapon back, and someone just got edged. Who got edged? Stocky got edged by Rick Wu, and he's dead. He's down for the count. Blue team really needs to make something happen here with these low health red members here. They need to edge one of them or eliminate one of them. But it looks like Joth gets captured, however, and it's all down to Armada, so Armada needs to really free his teammates so he can potentially kill someone with a naked combo. Misses his destroyer weapon and gets sanded. Not looking good at all for blue team here. Drained, lost his helmet and his trinket, and now he is done. So it looks like a red team takes this one. Ostrich squad once again advances to the semifinals. The Ostrich squad moves on. Good effort by Barricade squad there. Both of these team names are squad actually, now that I think about it, rather than at the very end. But here we go. Hopefully we don't have any issues with lag or anything, and everyone has a good match here. Looks like blue team is going to want to charge up their stuff pretty quickly. Looks like PK is charging up the destroyer. Hashirama's getting ghost armor up in case of edges. Legacy using heavy crasher. Cyclone using a lot of Tau, hold D, jump spam. I don't know why I'm calling it spam. Jump attack, sorry. I don't need to like make it derogatory. And look, who got edged there? Oh, double. No, Frigid got edged there. That was the other mod getting edged. So Frigid doing a lot of heavy crashing, getting hurt pretty bad doing it too. So he's gotta be careful. He's gotta kind of play it a little bit safer so he doesn't get eat up too badly here. Moshe is sanded, but nothing comes out of it. Moshe stays relatively safe. Frigid is close to the edge, but doesn't quite go over it. Cyclone back here with Wing Rockstar trying to make work of Hashirama's Heart Magician pressure. Legacy using the heavy pressure once as well. Mosha with a drain on Cyclone, nice drain. Legacy saves himself with the Illuminate Trinket, saves his skills. Red team's looking in bad shape, however, with Frigid at low health, but his teammates are doing relatively good, but he's in big trouble here. He gets frozen by Hashirama. Hashirama with the Zaoyun and hits him, but doesn't quite get him over the edge with a T8 shot. Frigid's T60, so he could go over the edge here if he doesn't dodge it well. He's hanging in there, gets his weapon up, or looks like he didn't quite pick it up. It was weird. I don't know what happened there. Pika misses the drain on Legacy over there. They need to free Frigid pretty quickly. Legacy does just that. Cyclone, pardon me, is floating around with Scotty, but it looks like Legacy doesn't quite get killed. Looks like he had the running back helmet on, or otherwise he would have been killed. Frigid is captured once more. Blue team is looking like they're in pretty good shape because Legacy is close to losing all his gears. Looks like he's down to just his weapon. And Hashirama is hot on his trail here. Frigid gets freed, however. He's down to really low health once again. One hit will knock him over. Now Legacy is captured, Frigid is captured, and it's all up to Cyclone here. He could potentially free his teammates pretty quickly, but oh, and Mosha misses the Pharaoh armor. He does manage to free both his teammates with his Rockstar web skill, and he uses his Dark Shaman helmet to get his cooldowns back. He could potentially edge Mosha, doesn't quite get it though. Mosha is very low health. If he could edge Mosha right here, he could give himself a fighting chance. Doesn't quite get anything out of that seduction, however. And Mosha did get edged. Looks like he got edged by Legacy. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but in the end, it didn't really matter because Blue team still manages to take it. So team winner manages to pull off the first round victory here. Oh, I'm watching the mod kill herself. Pika up in the air with the destroyer, doing a lot of pressure. The red team taking a little bit of damage so far. Hashirama taking a little bit of damage as well. Cyclone has his Card Magician out as well to kind of combat Hashirama, but misses. Hashirama manages to counter his Card Magician a little bit, but he manages to knock down Hashirama. Frigid with the Cowboy, pulling out the Cowboy. Interesting choice, interesting choice. I'm not sure if that's the best choice, but that's a choice. Mosha with nice pressure on Legacy here. Potential edge opportunity on Legacy, but Legacy manages to stay a little bit safe and pulls out the Scotty to apply a little bit of pressure here. Uses melee hits, surprisingly. I'm surprised. Always surprising to see a Scotty use melee hits, huh? A lot of heavy crashers on red team, but they're taking a little bit of damage. Legacy takes a destroyer weapon skill from Pika. Mosha with a double horn here. Doesn't quite get nothing out of it, however. Oh, big T60. I believe that's a long duration T60 on Mosha. And Mosha is taking a lot of damage here. I believe Mosha got freed pretty quickly, however. It's like Pika takes a destroyer fall. Frigid is sanded. Check out Legacy over here, and Legacy has a potential edge here. Hashirama might be dying. Yes, Hashirama is dead, so red team is looking really good so far. Mosha is almost dead. Red team has almost half health for all of its members. Pika with the destroyer armor, hold down, staying safe in that zone there. Mosha almost captured here, down to naked. Trying to get an opportunity to pick up his gears, but doesn't quite get the opportunity he needed. Pika is getting a lot of pressure applied to him, and nice Rockstar catch on his Tiger Tail recovery. And red team takes that round, so 1-all here. MightyMorphinFlowerArrangers takes that round there. Nice. And a little bit of the action here. I'm sorry about that once again. I'm totally blaming Twitch, guys. This isn't my fault. I didn't get DC from Lost Saga or anything. So this is something going on with Twitch. So again, sorry for making you guys miss that round. But blue team, the winners, did take that round there pretty convincingly. So let's see if red team can make a little bit of a comeback here. Mosha already with the aggressive hits on Legacy and Frigid. Cyclone taking a lot of hits from all blue team members, so Frigid and Legacy got to get in there and help Cyclone out because he's taking a lot of damage from everyone. Frigid with the cowboy. I don't know if that's going to do it or not. That's we'll see. Oh, nice pressure by Pika, knocking down Frigid, but doesn't quite finish it on the Feint. Lets him fall down on a third shot. Mosha and Cyclone squaring off with one another privately, and Legacy doing a lot of work with that Scotty over there. Cyclone with some nice damage on Mosha here, and sands him as well, so they're going to have to help out Mosha. And nice Druid helmet by Red Team to help out their teammate comboing Mosha there. It's going to be a nice destroyer drop here. Mosha is getting pretty low health here, pretty good. Red Team is looking really, really good here. Mosha's got to be really careful. Lost her helmet. And Frigid dies from that nice Zhao Yun helmet, it looked like. So blue team's actually making a comeback. Mosha still has very few gears, and let's see what's going on over here. Hashirama tries to go for the Titan Pillar, but doesn't quite get anything out of it. Looks like it went through him, but Hashirama with the nice Zhao Yun helmet and finishes off Cyclone. So blue team is looking very, very, very good right now. It's down to Legacy. Can Legacy be the hero and save MightyMorphinFlowerArrangers here? Rangers, pardon me. And Legacy looks like he's going to be aggressively triple teamed here, and I'm not sure if he can come up with a victory or not here. If he had a monk helmet, he could probably edge Mosha at some point if he was pretty good at the timing. But he still has to deal with the health of Pika and Hashirama. He's doing a pretty good job of surviving so far. He's taking care of Mosha's gears somewhat, but loses his helmet, so now he's stuck on Crasher, which is not really the best character to fight Destroyer. Really not a good character to fight Destroyer. But ultimately, winner takes the round and takes the 3-2, or is it 3-1 victory? 3-1 victory. Pardon me. So good job for winner there, taking that victory there. Here we go, the last round for one of these teams. Not the last round of the tournament, but first round of the semis here. First match of the semis, pardon me. I'm stuttering all over the place. Zyxon starts off with that Hua-Ring. Nice choice at the beginning there. He could do some work on that Card Magician if he chooses to go after him. Rick Wu starting off with his Graffiti Artist. Medication going in with the Viking, strong. Pika with the Destroyer there. Medication doing work on Mosha. What is going on with Mosha's health here? Wow, Mosha is almost dead already. Jeez. And who took an edge there? Looks like Medication took an edge there. He didn't take too much damage, but he did get hit pretty hard. Mosha's in trouble of losing his gears. And he's already lost his helmet and trinket and armor. Zyxon with a nice pillar. Could he eliminate Hashirama? Looks like he's going to take an edge from the flame status on his ghost armor. But Medication edges himself there. Looks like Mosha is going to get put down for good. No freeing him. Pika takes a big meteor. Zyxon's almost full health. Medication is getting kind of low, but Red Team is not looking in good shape for this match here. Zyxon with the Michael armor here to play a little keep away. They don't need to be too cautious. They're in pretty good shape, so they could potentially finish them off pretty quick. Nice Dimensional Orb. I'm not sure who did that. It looked like Medication once again. Medication pressuring Hashirama. Gotta watch out for that Tiger Tail escape with the bunny ears. Rick Wu doing work on Pika. She still has her Destroyer weapon, but now it is gone. She's captured. It's all up to Hashirama, and it's not looking good at all for Hashirama. Unless he has amazing skills, but he loses his helmet, so he's in big trouble. It's all three with a Tau Swipe, but that's not going to really be enough, I don't believe. Rick Wu with a nice, or Zyxen, pardon me, with a nice edge on Pika, and Hashirama is done, and blue team takes it this round. So Ostrich squad head 1-0. Blue team starting out with mine right there, but doesn't get much out. Actually, Pika does hit the mine. Hashirama is kind of just sitting there. I'm not sure if there was like an AFK issue with him or what there, but his teammate's getting a lot of pressure on him over here while he was kind of hanging out. And I'm not sure what's going on. Hashirama is kind of, oh, he must have gotten an edge at some point. That must have missed off count. Now he's got to be really cautious because he's very, very low health already, and he doesn't want his team to go down too low. That'd be pretty brutal to come back from. Pika's taking a lot of damage as well. Motion's getting pretty low. Blue team's looking in pretty good shape, but Medication's taking quite a bit of damage as well. He's getting hit by a lot of destroyer hits there, but dodges the weapon skill at least. Hit by Moshe's. Oh, nice counter with the Sapper helmet to prevent being drained. Good choice by Medication right there. Looks like it's going to be down to him and Moshe. Looks like Moshe edges him, but Medication saves himself with Hawkeye armor, and Moshe takes an edge and dies. Oh my goodness! What a turn around there for Medication, man. Moshe angry at his team a little bit. He's got to cool himself down a little bit here. It looks like Madara took that long to kind of kill himself. That was interesting. But red team's looking in pretty dire straits here. Medication is almost edged, but Hashirama has no gears left. He lost his Card Magician gears, and Medication picks them up and steals them. And Medication is a pretty good player, it seems like, from what I've seen, so him getting those cards is pretty deadly. And blue team takes it, so blue team taking a commanding 2-0 lead here, Ostrich squad is. So Winners has a big hill to climb here to come back from this devastating 2-0. Zyxen putting down a few sapper mines. Hashirama being really aggressive with his cars here. He's trying to be super aggressive to compensate for what appeared to be a lot of lackadaisical stuff from last round. Moshe's taking a lot of damage here from Medication. Medication is doing good work on Moshe here, but takes a nice hit from Moshe's jump attacks on his Berserker. Zyxen is getting pretty low too, so he's not in pretty shape either. Zyxen's actually getting really, really low here. He's taking a lot of hits from that Destroyer. And Moshe might be dead here. Oh my goodness, Moshe is already dead. Blue team is looking in very good shape to take this round. Moshe is requesting a redo in chat, but let's stick with this match here, and we'll deal with the drama afterwards here. Red team is still looking okay. If they could eliminate Zyxen here, they could have a good shot. Pika still has high health. Hashirama has high health. Nice poisons there. Riku takes the poison. Hashirama freezes Medication. Drain, double drain by Pika on Zyxen and Medication. And Pika picks up the aggression on Riku there. So two of the blue members don't have their skills very well charged at this point. Ooh, Pika makes a mistake by accidentally hitting the horn stun and releasing him from the horn stun. Riku with a nice stab on Pika. Pika with a nice recovery to prevent the heavy crasher rocket. Red team could still pull this off. It's going to be an uphill battle to climb. Pika barely saves herself with the Tiger Tail. Almost got edged by the double Card Magicians. Riku's in danger of losing his weapon here, so red team could make a comeback. Oh man! Pika gets captured and knocked down off the map. It's all up to Hashirama, and Hashirama is looking in big trouble here. Pirate Bomb hits, and Hashirama is down for the count. And Ostrich squad takes the commanding 3-0 victory. But we're looking like we're going to have some kind of drama here with the redo. And we'll see who. May the best team win. Hopefully There's no sour grapes or anything if anything kind of flips around. But may the best team win. This is for the marbles here, so hopefully there's no issues arising with this match here. Zyxen putting down a lot of mines already here. He's determined to make that last result stick, so we'll see if blue team can pull off the 3-0 once more. Zyxen with a nice pressure on the destroyer, but gets hit in the back by Hashirama's Card Magician. Medication doing work on Mosha over here. Doing quite a bit of damage on Mosha. Mosha needs a little bit of help over here, and Medication doing work with that Viking. Interesting that he has like a default Viking. Actually, he doesn't have a default Viking completely. He has like on the Sapper Helm, I believe. But he's still doing excellent stuff with mostly defaults on Viking. Mosha doing some juggles on Zyxen. Horn Zyxen. Rick Wu greatly saves his teammate there from potential combos. Very good teamwork by Rick Wu right there. Pika laying down the pressure on Rick Wu there. Zyxen with the... Oh, Mosha with a nice drain there on Medication. Medication's down on his skills now. Zyxen trying to pressure with that Hawa ring, missing quite a few hits there. Red team lays down a Druid helmet to kind of recover a little bit here. Medication fighting off with Mosha down here. It's an intense 1v1 here. Mosha gets a nice juggle but doesn't really capitalize on the after launcher. Rick Wu helps out Medication there. Rick Wu is now frozen. Oh, and looks like Pika missed the poison, but he does get the drain, but Rick Wu falls into the poison now getting up. So the poison did have an effect overall. Oh, we could have a big swing here. Looks like Pika is dead to Zyxen's Monk Helmet. Monk Helmet is a really good gear for this, and Mosha's dead now too as well to Medication's Ilji Mine. So it's now down to Hashirama. Hashirama is looking in bad shape. He's has a really hard matchup here, and doesn't get much out of that Zalian helmet. Nice poison, however. Wisely uses the poison to poison two opponents, but ultimately he gets Monk Helmed by Zyxen and edged, and blue team takes the first round here. Well done by blue team. Ostrich squad taking the 1-0 lead. Round 2, fight. Zyxen popping down on Sapper Mines, so he's smartly putting down some Sapper Mines at the start of the round. Red team is kind of like taking it easy, getting some passive charges up, especially Pika with the destroyer. Mosha squaring off with Rick Wu, Medication with Hashirama. Rick Wu comes over to help out Medication. Medication in danger of getting edged, but Mosha misses the follow-up, unfortunately for him. Rick Wu with a nice stab, but I believe Medication must have knocked that down. Zyxen taking a lot of damage. Mosha taking a little damage on red. Mosha taking a lot of damage, and Rick Wu's got Mosha in a big combo here. So Mosha taking a lot of damage from Rick Wu, but the combo ultimately ended a little bit early. Zyxen going into his Hawkeye play, doing some air dashing, trying to get that Mosha jump spam under control. Pretty good counter to Berserker jump spam, but ultimately he gets horned and drained, so Zyxen no skills, but Rick Wu helps him out, prevents any future damage. So Mosha getting low, Zyxen getting low. Medication T16 and Pharaoh armored. Mosha could make a big play here. Pika with the poison. Medication gets poisoned, but escapes out with the Druid Trinket and the Card Magician. And Zyxen at some point got killed by Hashirama's Zalian helmet. So blue team looking in bad shape here. Pika still high health. Rick Wu okay had half health, but Medication's in trouble of losing his health over here, his gears over here. He's lost his helmet already. Nice skill counter by Medication on the Gladiator weapon skill. Nice hits on the Viking jump attack too as well, but ultimately he gets captured. Rick Wu kind of baiting out the Gladiator weapon skill, but gets hit anyway, gets frozen, gets edged, and red team will take this round here. So it's all even up to 1-1. Both teams, Ostrich squad and winners, evened up at one piece. Exciting match this time. No 3-0 this time. Maybe no 3-0. They must have had a good point with the big boost on the last match, because they've not gone 3-0 this time. Maybe they're adapting a little bit. Oh man, Medication taking a big stream of destroyer bullets. Zyxen as well. Pika Pika doing work, laying down the barrage of laser bullets there with that destroyer. Zyxen going nuts with that Hawkeye air dash spam, trying to catch Mosha. It seems to be working as well. He's getting hit by a few destroyer bullets, but he's doing pretty good work versus Mosha. Let's see how his pressure with Hwoarang goes. You kind of let him escape from him a little bit. Pretty even up so far. Oh, Rick Wu with the amazing feint there. Really good job by him. He's doing some nice combos, but Mosha counters it with his Swordsman Bike helmet. Could have taken a bigger juggle than what he did after that helmet. Mosha with a nice one on Rick Wu. Pika Pika with a Destroyer weapon skill on Rick Wu, and Mosha with the Drain on Rick Wu. Good teamwork by those two there. Hashirama is kind of isolated with Zyxen, but they join the moves. Zyxen tries to get a little bit of Hwoarang weapon skill out, but doesn't get much out of it, maybe 2 or 3 hits. Blue team looks like they've lost a little more health than red team, but overall, Mosha's probably the lowest health out of all 6 competitors. Mosha is trying to do some work on Rick Wu, but missing several hits. And Hashirama's taking a little bit of double team, but Mosha wisely comes over and helps him out a little bit. Zyxen's Titan Pillar doesn't really do too much there. Takes the quest on the side. Sorry, guys. I'll try and work on that in between matches. Pika Pika tries for a drain. Mosha's captured, so blue team's looking pretty good. Almost edges Mosha there with Destroyer. Medication does. And someone went over the edge here. Looks like it was Hashirama, so he's done for this round. Rick Wu with a nice Scotty armor against both of them. And now uses his Shadow Assassin guard break poisoning. And Pika Pika is in big trouble, and I believe blue team is going to easily take this third round here. So Ostrich Squad takes the 2-1 lead here. Good job. So blue team's sitting good here. Ostrich Squad is looking like they're poised to take this rematch here. So we'll see how they do on this round here. This is it. It's do or die for red team for winners. They need to live up to their name here. Don't want to be called winners and then lose. Oops. Wrong spectator. Nice feint by Zyxen there. Oh, gets a nice catch on the Tiger Tail. Mosha doing some nice juggles there with his Berserker. Zyxen whips out the Hawkeye trying to combat Pika Pika's Destroyer. Mosha's taking a lot of damage, but medication is as well, so those two need to be careful and play a little bit heavier on the defense. Rick Wu with nice hits there on his Gladiator. Doing some work there. Mosha with a nice double horn, but Hashirama releases Zyxen, potentially ruining combos. That's the dangers of playing Card Magician at times. You can potentially mess up some important combos at times, just throwing out cards all over the place. Zyxen with the Titan Pillar, but Mosha gets saved, I believe, by Hashirama. Blue team looking in bad shape. Rick Wu is pretty low. If they can take him out, they can set themselves up for a good advantage here. Oh, Hashirama with some good Scotty weapon skill freezes. Doing some work with that Lucifer helmet and infantryman guard piercing. Rick Wu has lost his armor, and now he's lost his life. He died that quickly. Medication with a nice infantry helmet catch, but doesn't really get anything out of it. Gets horned as Mosha escapes the infantry helmet. Mosha misses the Yori helmet. It's looking bad for blue team, but Rick Wu is on the loose here. He got freed. He's doing some naked work here. And nice T60 by Hashirama to capture Rick Wu and tie up Zyxen. Zyxen gets free though. He does free his teammate Rick Wu. I believe medication got edged completely, so he's out of this round here. They're freeing him. Mosha's very low, but blue team loses it. So now we're down to the wire here, guys. 2-2. Evened up once again. Ostrich Squad and winners. This is it here. This is it. This is the last match for one of these teams. Who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take it? Ostrich Squad or winners? intense match coming here. Very intense match. Both teams starting out super aggressive here. Moshe very intent on nailing a lot of these whole D jump attacks on his Berserker. Hashirama falling prey to a lot of pressure down there by two blue team members. Oh, nice save by Riku to save Medication there. Medication's taking a lot of damage from both of those, Moshe and Pika. Oh, nice hit by Zyxen. Oh, doesn't pressure enough though. Potentially could have had an edge if he would have kept committed to that. Moshe is like a wild man with that jump hold D. Riku with the nice hits there. Gonna do a nice combo here, it looks like, but no, the ice causes Pika to fall to the ground. He doesn't get much out of that TA shot he was attempting to do. Double horn, one gets freed, Riku gets freed. Zyxen gets walks the destroyer weapon skills. Riku gets hit by 1 or 2 hits. Moshe is frozen. Pika with a nice double poison on Medication and Zyxen. This is coming down to the wire, guys. It's about evened up here. Oh, big drop for, I believe that was Zyxen that fell through that destroyer hole, and Riku fell through it as well, it looks like. So Medication is gone! Looks like Medication is done! Blue team is in big trouble here. They're going to have to capture Moshe if they want to have any hope of beating this winner's team. Riku is going to edge. Oh no, the Ghost Armor saves Hashirama. Riku almost had a big play there, but Hashirama has that Ghost Armor on, which saved his life and perhaps saved his team, ultimately. Sometimes one gear can make the difference, as you can see there. Looks like Zyxen is down to no gears here. He's going to have to be careful not to get captured here. Riku is going to have to free him, and hopefully he can get that Scotty weapon back. But Riku gets caught. Oh, nice counter with his Sapper helmet, but gets caught by a few Card Magician. And gets horned, and this could do it if they have something. They got poison, so he's in big trouble here. Smartly, he goes to his Pirate to skid around, but he gets hit by lots of hits, and that'll do it, guys. Looks like Winner is going to take the rematch. Winners takes the rematch, and what a big swing there for Winners, who got 3-0'd the first match and now comes back to win it 3-2. So congratulations to Winners. Good showing by Ostrich Squad there. Really good match there. I really enjoyed that. That's impressive. Here we go, guys. The final match of the semi-finals here between Dorkinators and Dogesquad. Roni already charging his destroyer up here. Jody getting his clones ready. Red team is planting down a ton of mines so far, wisely. And Rar starts in on the Scotty to kind of protect them as they're doing so. Jody's clearing out mines down there. A lot of Scotty action here on red team. All three were using Scotty at one point. Looks like XT2 swapped to the Gladiator for a moment, but they're back into the Scotty action here. So a lot of Scotty skating here. Jody wisely pulls out the Card Magician to combat this tactic. They're going to have to be really careful. They all fall kind of hanging out back there. I'm not sure what's going on with them back there. It looks like he's kind of AFKing or something. I'm not sure what's going on with the Alpha. Maybe he's waiting out his skills or something. In the meantime, his team is taking a huge double team here. We'll see how they do. And it looks like he's back. I'm not sure what's going on with the Alpha. Maybe he's just getting the skills up. And Jody takes an edge there from a Card Magician hit, it looked like. XT2 with the horn, doesn't catch anybody. Jody with a big drain on Zero, and poisons as well. Rar gets caught in the ice and poison as well. Double poisons. Jody with the Tau armor. A lot of damage here on red team being taken. Ultimately they escape. Rar is a little bit low now. Big drain on Roni there. Nice double freeze by Rar there. They all fall wisely uses his Scotty helmet to escape that situation. Roni gets hit in the back by infantry bullets, however. XT0 takes a meteor. XT2 is looking okay. They all fall has a lot of health as well. They're doing a whole lot of triple teaming on Jody here, so Jody's team needs to really get back into the action and help him out before he gets captured. And looks like Roni is getting... Oh, Zero wisely backs off from being isolated against Roni. You don't want to be caught in that mine or he's Zero with the Gladiator weapon skill, whiffs it. Roni's being very evasive on mine, very aggressive as well. And Looks like they all fall is pretty good health. XT2 has taken quite a bit of damage since then. Jody is almost down, so Jody is in danger, and Jody is captured. Roni does capture Rar, and he could potentially edge him, but oh, nice Druid helmet to save Rar from the Matador helmet. And good freeze, but he misses it. Roni with a beautiful skill counter on the Scotty weapon skill. With the big T60 capture, but XT2 has the Illuminate Trinket to save himself from that big T60 CC duration. And looks like red team is okay. I believe Jody is still captured there. Red team is skating around. Roni is very low health, and Roni looks like he's almost edged, but they all fall still got pretty good health. Red team's got to really be careful because it looks like XT0 got completely edged. They all fall manages to free both his teammates, and we got SD coming up here. So red team could still lose this one. It looks like they're going to. That pressure from the nakeds and everything just too much, and Dorkinators takes the first round. So really good job by Dorkinators there, weathering the storm. Jody got captured a little bit early there, but they ultimately weather the storm and come out victorious this first round. So plenty more rounds to go here. They start once again already planting down those sapper mines very quickly, getting quite a few down, but Roni's already clearing a few. They still have probably looks like about 6 mines still around there. Scotty action once again. Dogesquad is really going hard on that Scotty tactic. And it looks like Jody is taking a huge stream of Scotties here. They all fall, uses his Scotty of his own to hopefully combat that massive Scotty spree there. And blue team is taking a lot of damage. Red team is in relatively good shape, but everything could change depending on the skill usage coming up here shortly. Jody is getting very low health. Jody uses his witch weapon skill. Floats around, hits a couple of people. Doesn't get too much damage out of it, but witch weapon skill is mostly for getting a lot of easy edging opportunities. They all fall with a beautiful meteor into poison. Got some galaxy cloaks being thrown down. XT2 just like that loses much of his health. Rar with a nice Scotty weapon freeze and drains Ruroni. Uses his Barbarian Trinket to do a little pierce damage on Ruroni, but doesn't get much more than 3 shots, however. So it looks like XT2 just gets captured. Just got captured, but he's freed already. Jody wisely puts down some Destroyer holes in order to prevent some gear retrieval. So smart move by Jody right there. Red team is looking in pretty bad shape at this point. XT2 does get freed once again by XT0. XT0 is kind of low health himself, so he's got to be very, very careful. XT2 has no gears to really work with here. And Ruroni is claiming someone lags, so we might have an issue with lag going on right here. We'll see how that develops. Ruroni gets captured by XT0. I must have missed that over there. And just like that, it looks like red team could take this round when they were looking in really, really bad shape. And they all fall with a nice skill counter on the T60, but loses 2 gears in the process to... Next T0 looks like he's about to capture Jody, takes his staff, and red team takes this round. Roni is complaining about the lag here. The pings look okay, but you can't always trust the pings, and it'll be up to the judges ultimately whether or not there's some lag issues from this match here. A lot of mines being placed once again. They're preparing their area of the field. XT2 taking quite a bit of damage already. Roni using the Destroyer to try and combat this Scotty storm, this blizzard of Scotties here. Not much health is moving so far. XT2 almost gets edged by Ruroni's Destroyer air weapon attack, and looks like Ruroni got edged right there, but he swaps to his running back helmet to kind of prevent the damage a little bit more. A lot of skating around, a lot of pressure on Ruroni over here by XT2 and XT0. Rar takes a lot of hits there, gets drained by the Fall, and Jody pops down a Druid Helmet to kind of weather this pressure storm from Scotty's here. Roni throws out the horn, but doesn't catch anybody with it. Looks like we got some freezes upcoming here. Freezes all three. Roni does counter it with the Gamiho Helm, but gets caught by the shards of Scotty armor. XT2 with the Druid armor. Looks like he catches at least Jody. And red team's looking in pretty good shape here. XT2 and XT0 still have pretty good health. Rar has lower health, Roni has lower health, so they're going to have to try and make the most out of this here. Jody with the Witch Weapon Skill. Looks like someone went over the edge. Who went over the edge? They all fall went over the edge, and he's done for this round. So they all fall is out, and red team has a distinct advantage now. All those Scotties are pretty hard to deal with for only two people. It looks like Roni might take a edge here unless that Ghost armor saves him, which it looks like it will unless they hit him towards the Destroyer armor. And Jody's in trouble here, escapes with the Witch. Looks like Roni took a big fall, so no freeing him at the moment. It's all up to Jody here, and he's got 4.5 health on one to work with, but Zero does edge himself, so never say never, but Jody does end up dying. So Dogesquad ends up taking the 2-1 lead, surprisingly. I would assume Dorkinators were the favorite going into this match, but they're on the ropes here. Can they make a big comeback here? Roni is still saying one of them is lagging. We'll see if that comes into play at the end of the match here. I don't believe they're going to call off the match in mid-match, but the judges can review it and determine what to do. So once again with the Scotties, they all fall is trying his best with his own Scotty to combat this. Jody is using his Witch up into the air, trying to combat it as well, but it doesn't seem like it's getting too much done. The homing is just not fast enough to deal with that ice, the Scotty's ice skating. It doesn't seem like. Roni's also trying to combat it with his Destroyer, but ultimately they're falling victim to a lot of this Scotty pressure. Looks like it's very hard to combat this here right now. Jody throwing out a lot of orbs, but they're just hitting in mid-air. He's going to have to probably come up with something else to do because it doesn't seem like it's doing too much. But he is catching them once in a while as they jump up into the air to start their Scotty skating. Roni with the Drain, he catches Rar with the Drain, hits him with the air combo, hits him with the Scotty armor. Jody hits Zero with the Tau armor. Oh, Zero almost saves XT2, pardon me, it was XT2 underneath that pressure there. But he was a little bit late on the Druid helmet there. Is that Zero? That's 2. Misses his Scotty weapon skill, doesn't get much out of it. Looks like Roni did get frozen by something there. XT2 with the horn, drains. I don't know if he got anyone from that drain. It's so chaotic right there. I didn't see anyone get crumpled by it or anything. Big pressure on They All Fall here. They're going to have to really kind of assist him. Rar is in danger of losing his equipment, so Rar's got to be a little bit careful here. Looks like They All Fall dies. Oh no! This could be red team's match unless they can eliminate Rar here. If they can get rid of Rar with some kind of good skill like a Monk Helmet, they could potentially still pull off the victory. Otherwise, it's looking pretty bad for blue team. They got a bunch of mines down here that red team retreated to for a little bit of temporary refuge. Oh, nice horn, nice double horn. Oh, beautiful priest trinket countered by one of the red team members. Uh-oh, looks like someone left. XT0 left. Oh my goodness. Just as they were about to win. Oh my goodness. This looks bad. This looks bad for red team here. That's an automatic. I think there's a 1 redo allowed for latency. So here goes the match, guys. Hopefully we don't have any lag issues, and hopefully we have a good fight here. We'd rather have a good fight than any drama about lag or anything. That's much more preferable. So here we go, already starting. Keep an eye on Zero here. Hate to single out a brother. Let's see, there he is. So we'll keep an eye on him. See how he does. A lot of Scotty skating once again. Jody playing to keep away with the Card Magician here. That's usually a smart move, but he doesn't seem like he's staying in range too much there. He needs to kind of be a little bit closer to really make the most of that. Roni throws out the Destroyer weapon skill, and it looks like he kind of whiffed a little bit on Zero. That was a little bit strange there, but we'll see what the judges say in the end. A lot of pressure on Roni here with the 3 Scotties. They all 3 ganged up on him. Jody's now kind of hanging back there, blocking a little bit. Poison Zero, nice poison by Zero. Poison on Zero. Jody kind of staying safe. Looks like Roni's using his cards there smartly. He uses his Galaxy Cloak, but misses everything. Rar manages to freeze him, drain him, refreezes him. Oh, but gets frozen himself. Jody with a nice save, big Tau armor, and Zero eats a Tau armor. Okay, it's not looking good for Red Team at this point. That was a complete eat on that Tau armor by XT0. So it's looking really bad for them. Big freezes by 2 there. Freezes for Roni. Nothing's really happening to Roni. He's staying relatively safe, however. Jody with some Iori combos down over there. They all fall helping out a little bit. Red Team's in pretty bad shape here. Rar is almost captured here. Big Horn catches 2 people. Rar is taking a lot of hits here, losing his gear, lost his armor. I believe he still has his whipping skill, his whipping, however. But Rar is captured now. The only chance Red Team has here is to capture Roni, but that looks like it's going to be a tough job. And XT0 eats some more freezes there. So yeah, so sad to say, it looks like the Red Team is probably going to end up disqualified upon the judges' decision, because they're really some really strange stuff is going on with Zero over there. I've seen him eat at least 3 or 4 different skills. Blue Team looking in good shape to take it legitimately still, however. They managed to pull out round 1 right there. So they're all putting down some sapper mines here. Doing work. And Scotty spam begins once again. Jody's taking a huge double team here. Blue Team got the worst of that double team exchange. Roni and They All Fall were trying to double team. I believe it was Zero. But Jody was taking the worst of it. Jody at half health, taking big damages. And the Scotty skating doesn't stop. Oh, they're really close to edging Jody here. Looks like Jody is going to die very quickly this round. He got double teamed pretty hard by 2 of those Red Team members. So Red Team's looking really good for this round. Never count out Dorkinators though. We'll see how they do here. Nice freeze by Roni. Good Matador helmet. Hits off Rar. Rar takes a whole lot of damage there. Nice poison there on XT0. XT2, pardon me.
Sorry.
Jody with the commentary. Good horn by 2 there. Doesn't really capitalize on it or anything. Could have finished off the off-all. Roni applied some good pressure there to protect him. all the Scotty skating. It kind of grinds in your head. It'll give you nightmares. So blue team is like hanging in there pretty good. I mean, Roni is playing pretty good keep away with his card magician. Gets caught by the Lucifer armor. Rar doesn't get much out of that destroyer weapon skill. Nice horn there, but counter horn by Zero. I'm not sure if he ate that or what there. That looked kind of strange to me. Roni falls down through the destroyer hole. The all-fall is now captured. Rara ended up getting killed there. It's all up to Roni now in this round here. Good hit by the all-fall with the naked jump kick there. That was pretty good. Nice free by Roni there. So can blue team still manage to pull off this this round win? It looks like they managed to stay alive till SD, and they managed to take out Rar as well, so but it looks like Roni is gonna die. They did put up a good fight though. That was a really good fight for those two, since Jody died so early there. So third round here, guys, tied up 1-1. Again, you know, it's going to be up to the judges, the final verdict. So whoever wins this is going to be up to the judges for lag-related complaints or anything. For now, let's just focus on the match. Blue team's starting off pretty good. Looks like they're putting in a little bit more damage, but Jody's... Oh man, Jody took a lot of damage. Looks like he got edged at some point there. A lot of skating, a lot of, oh, nice teamwork by They All Fall and Jody there. Nice Fire Mage Dasher, and Rar is almost dead off that combo there by those two. That was really good teamwork. And Rar is already done, but gets freed quite quickly, so he's going to have to pick up that Scotty really quickly, but he gets knocked down by the other team. Rar does manage to get his weapon, but gets captured quickly once again. Jody's kind of low health. XT2 and XT0 are rapidly losing their health. Roni manages the Dark Count Shaman from the skill. A lot of freezes here, and red team is still hanging in there, however. They still got 3 weapons on the field here, so Rar did manage to get his weapon back and manages to freeze 2 of them. Roni doesn't get that ice resist on his teammate, and Rar ends up falling through the destroyer hole, it looked like. And red team is looking in big trouble right here. Nice freezes there, drains They All Fall. Oh, almost gets the Templar helmet edge, but They All Fall wisely uses that swordsman bike. And Jody at one point must have gotten edge. I didn't quite see that. Oops. Looks like someone messed up that combo that Templar hit for red team. They All Fall misses the Yori combo. I'm not sure if that's Zero's fault or They All Fall's fault. It might have been both. Red team is hanging in there surprisingly. Nice knockdown by Zero. XC2 is captured once again. He needs to free his teammate there. Nice job freeing him. I believe They All Fall has some skills ready. Roni gets hit out of range by the naked head, so it looks like 2 really helped his teammate out there. Oh man, Roni takes a fall and gets edged, but They All Fall could... Oh man, nice counters by Zero there, and they could potentially take this here, and red team manages to take this round. Wow. What a turn of events there. I thought blue team had it locked down there. So all 3 red members placing down mines here. Already back into the Scotty action. They All Fall trying to combat fire, ice with ice, rather. They're pressuring Jody very hard, and Jody gets a big edge there, so he's lost almost over half his health already. So they need to really back up Jody a little bit better his teammates do. He's really taking a lot of damage off these double teams, which his teammates aren't really making a big difference. But he's getting double teamed severely here. Jody is in big trouble here. He needs help in the worst way. Well, the double teams, the triple teams, they are focusing him down. It seems like it's almost their strategy to focus Jody down. They want him gone. Maybe he's the biggest threat to them. We'll see. Nice recovery on Jody by doing the Shadow Assassin armor, but he's losing his health rapidly. Rare is losing a lot of his health as well. Nice skill counter by Zero with the horn. Good Scotty armor, but oh man. It looks like Galaxy Cloaks for Smush Galaxy Cloaks. Roni with the Shaman helmet. Meteor, not sure if it hit anyone. It looked like it may have. Jody captured already, and XT2 doesn't quite get a freeze on Roni there. Looks like XT2 is trying to finish off Jody, but doesn't quite get it. Jody does fall, and we'll see if that finishes Jody. No, Jody is still alive, so Destroyer armor wasn't quite enough to get him from naked. So they still managed to free Jody. Very close, down to the wire here, guys. The blue team really has to pull this one off. Zero is still in good shape. Oh, if they could have edged the all fall there, they could have had a distinct advantage because Jody has no gears. XT2 getting the double team there. Nice LGMA helmet to alleviate the pressure a little bit. Roni wisely freezes Jody quite quickly, very smartly. Looks like Rar is almost down. He's still got his weapon skill, however. Roni with the nice Shaman, Dark Shaman loses all his health, so he does have his skills ready. Nice Druid Cloak there as well. XT0 kind of playing it safe there. He has the most health, so he can be a little bit more aggressive if he chooses. He probably should go for the All Fall, get rid of his gears if possible. Roni misses the Anubis weapon skill, and we got some ice freezing going on here. Oh, I thought I saw a Monk Helm go off, but it didn't seem to catch anyone. It's kind of laggy there. I don't know if it's just me. Oh, two of the red members are captured here, so it's looking bad for red team unless you can free them really quickly. They need to take care of They All Fall, because he still has his gears, but he has no health to them. It looks like we're about down to SD, so this is going to be it here. We'll see. Oh my goodness, this is so close and down to the wire. And Jody gets captured. I believe XT2 got captured too at some point, but he got freed pretty quickly. And Roni is captured as well. The All Fall manages to free Jody, however. And we're right back to square one. Jody gets captured. The All Fall gets captured. Red team is looking in good shape, and red team takes it. So barring any lag-related disqualifications, red team is the victor of this match. But again, we did see quite a few lag-related issues, particularly with Zero eating Tau armor and one or two other skills. So we'll see what happens here. Ultimately, it's up to the judges here. Here with the final match, guys, Doge versus winners, Doge. So this will be for all the marbles, guys, for the championship here. So Moshe is saying PH Pika has 1 bar as well, so maybe it'll kind of like even out here. So a pretty intense start to this round here. Pika is already laying down some Destroyer Fire. Hashirama is making his presence known with the Card Magician. Red team has taken a lot of damage so far. Pretty even so far, however. I don't believe Moshe's Berserker is going to really play as big of a role in this match as before. And it looks like we got a problem with Hashirama killing Queen. That's going to give him more of a cooldown. Hopefully there's no problems with that there. Moshe manages to catch 2 for 1 right there. PK Pika with a nice poison off the XT2's horn. Red team is taking a whole lot of damage here, but here come the freezes, the Scotty freezes. Hashirama and Moshe both get frozen and drained both. Oh man, that's a pretty big swing right there. And now they're getting caught up again, once again, in the Scotty spam. Red team is still looking in pretty bad shape here. XD2 is about to lose his gears. He's lost his trinket and his helmet. I believe he's still got his armor, and no, he just lost his armor. So he's in big trouble here, deep trouble. If they can take him out, they can alleviate some of that Scotty pressure, and they do. PK, you're lagging, so... never mind. That's kind of unusual. His own teammate would call out his own teammate for lagging. Moshe with a nice horn on XT2 manages to capture him once more. But blue team is now looking like they're on the wrong end of the health meters there. So Hashirama is captured now, and Moshe is now captured, and Pika is in big trouble here and is captured as well. So Dogesquad manages to capture the first round victory there. Quite honorable of Moshe to call out his own teammate for lagging. If it was me, I would say, "You're lagging. Shh! Don't tell anybody." So Fat Cat having trouble edging himself here. Moshe taking a big double team here by XT2 and Rar, so they need to really help their teammate out here. He's taking a whole lot of damage. He needs help in the worst way. Hashirama needs to get back into action there. He's a little bit too far out of it. Now they're catching Moshe in a loop here. Moshe is really lacking on the HP. Pika is taking a lot of damage as well. Moshe is really getting worked over by those three up there. They're triple teaming on him. This might be a part of their strategy to isolate one person and go in on him. Probably some good communication between the red team there, good teamwork, and really burning someone down very quickly. We didn't see much of that last round, I don't believe, so they're wisely getting into it. Pika with a nice horn, but doesn't get anything out of it, and looks like 0 ate some more hits right there. That was some pretty bad stuff right there. We'll see if that comes in as a factor once again towards the end result, but Pika is sometimes lagging herself, so it might be a wash in the end. We'll see. So Moshe seems like he's out for the round, and red team is in good, solid control so far, but blue team does have a lot of health, but that can be ate away quite quickly here with the Scotties. They did manage to capture XT2, but he got his weapon back. And if you capture one of these red team players, you really want to prevent them from getting their weapons back, because they do rely quite heavily on those Scotty weapons. If you allow them to recapture those weapons, it's going to be a long match for you. They managed, Pika manages to capture XT2 there, and Rar is pretty low health. If they can manage to burn him down, they can have a pretty solid chance. XT2 is free once again with his weapon, however. They might want to consider laying down some destroyer holes once they capture someone in the future. Blue team's in big trouble right here, unless... and it looks like Pika actually got DC due to network error. So we'll have one redo, I believe, guys, and if this happens once more... So here we go, guys. Here goes. This is it. The rematch for the grand prizes. So we'll see. Red team already laying down a ton of the sapper mines here. Moshe taking a lot of damage so far. XT2 is getting pummeled with destroyer hits there. Looks like they're trying their isolation strategy once again. They're grouping them up pretty well. You don't want to get grouped against the group of Scotties. Ideally, you would probably want to isolate them, in my opinion. You wouldn't want them to really converge on you. They're doing great work at capturing them with the Scotty slides here. Blue team needs to kind of spread out a little bit so they can combat this a little bit better. Yeah, Asura needs to get back into his card magician work so he can kind of provide some relief to his teammates. Pika interrupts the horn by Moshe there. Unfortunate turn of events for blue team there. Moshe is in big trouble here. Gets surrounded by two red members, Zero and Rar there. Moshe is captured. Man, red team is running away with this one. They need to free her really quickly. Nice druid helmet, but falls to the destroyer helmet. Fortunately for Moshe, he doesn't die to that destroyer armor there. Now Moshe is captured once more, and Pika Pika is very low health. Hashirama is pretty low as well. We got some Scotty whipping skills coming out here, freezes Hashirama. XD2 goes into the Templar, but that's not going to do much, but wisely goes into the destroyer with the Lucifer helmet. Nice choice there. A lot of pressure on Moshe and PK Pika, and PK Pika is captured once more. And red team is in solid control. They're all converging on Hashirama, and he's in deep trouble. Pika Pika doesn't move for the Templar yet. Looks like they just gave up and didn't want to really go for getting freed. They should have allowed themselves to be freed, because you never know. You can sometimes pull up an amazing upset in this game. But it looks like ultimately it's not going to be for much, and Hashirama gets captured, and red team Dogesquad takes round 1. PK Pika still has 1 bar, so it's not looking very good for her. Hopefully she doesn't DC again, because that would be kind of anticlimactic. We'd like to see like a solid result here. So Moshe's taking a lot of heat over here from Rar, and looks like Zero once again. It's a little bit hard to distinguish the XC's names sometimes with the fast motions. Moshe's almost already at half health, but XT2 is also taking a ton of damage as well. So it's about even so far between the teams. Moshe taking a ton of damage, getting very, very low health. He's gonna have to watch out. He's about to get skated off the edge here. If I were him, I'd put on a sapper helmet and hide for dear life. Moshe's lost his helmet and his trinket. Rar is tied up to a T60. Zero with the Scotty armor freezes Moshe. Rar with the follow-up. Nice Druid helmet to help his teammates out. I'm not sure which blue member popped that down. They do get frozen. Moshe gets frozen, and they're about to edge him. XD2 is about to edge him. Moshe is done. Moshe is done for this round. Completely done. No freeing him. Rar with some amazing Lucifer damage. We see the Barbarian trinket making an appearance there on the ice. Very good damage he just did on Hashirama there. Beautiful stuff. PK Pika is the only survivor now. Hashirama is down for the count. And I don't believe this is going to go well for PK Pika. Looks like he does take the long fall down to the spikes. He gets Mortal Kombated. So Dogesquad with a commanding 2-0 lead. Can they pull off the 3-0 victory? They were sitting pretty on this record before. They were up 2-0 before PK Pika DC'd, so it's looking like a repeat performance here. Moshe is already throwing in the towel, it seems like, saying Scotty wins this, I think. So it seems like he's giving up hope already. That's a little bit unfortunate. You don't want to lose morale prior to actually losing. So that's not looking good for blue team. It seems like there's a morale problem right there. They do have the round buff, I believe, so maybe they can use this to get a little momentum built up to combat this scary red team Scotty spam setup. Moshe is getting isolated by 3-on-3 people there, though. Hashirama needs to move up. He can't be throwing cards from that far back. He needs to stay in range. They really need to back up Moshe here. They're focusing heavily on Moshe. Moshe is taking the brunt of a beating. We saw this kind of tactic on Jody in previous matches here. So you can't let your teammates get double teamed. Nice horn there, however. See if he can follow it up with something, but doesn't get much out of that horn. He did have a nice horn on, I believe it was all 3 red members, but his team or him didn't really capitalize too much with that. Oh, nice Pharaoh armor there, and XC0's in trouble if they can edge him. Oh, they blow the edging opportunity. They could have edged him so well. And we're going to have some destroyer armor drops here on blue team. And someone's going for a long ride. Looks like Hashirama takes a big edge right there. And Moshe's lost his helmet. Now he's lost his armor. And now he's lost his life. Red team is looking very good. And Moshe standing on the destroyer hole, so he's a little bit safer. So we'll see how this turns out right here. team is hanging in there surprisingly. Let's see if they can... Uh-oh. Moshe is saying something about Zero here. And it looks like Red takes it, guys. Blue team put up a big fight there. Winners put up a big fight, but ultimately Dogesquad takes the victory with a commanding 3-0 win. So amazing job by Dogesquad. And they will be the victors of this tournament. They are the champions. So congratulations to Dogesquad. Good attempt by winners there. And we'll see. I'll accept defeat. So Moshe accepts defeat, no complaints about Zero there. So Dogesquad is the official champion of